What's up, y'all? What's cracking? You know what it is. It's C4 Boxing Sports. And let's get straight to it. That Ryan Garcia fight, Mario Barrios. I'm not surprised how Ryan did it. I knew he was going to use the jab. A lot of people were not talking about Ryan using his jab, but if you really watch boxing and you watch Ryan, you know that's pretty much one of his damn tools, his most used tool, which he didn't do against Rolly. It's the jab and the left hook. Now, we knew he had a right hand, but he barely used his right hand in a lot of fights. And I think this time around, I think he knew he had to use his right hand. And before the fight, and I wish I would have said something because I was thinking about it too. I was gonna say he's gonna use like an overhand type of right hand, overhand right, or a right type of hook, which is essentially the punch that knocked down Barrios in the first round. I mean, Barrios he didn't do shit. I thought he would put up a fight and kind of similar to Teofimo and Shakur, where they just got froze. And we got two very different fighters, Barrios and Lopez. With Lopez, I feel like he's just hard-headed. He just told himself, I want to box against Shakur, but wasn't doing anything to close the distance. When you're just pawing your jab, like you see him doing, just going like this, you see, your jab is essentially worth not a goddamn thing. Because if you're not really throwing your jab out there to hit somebody, who's gonna believe a fucking feint? That's all you got. And against fighters like Shakur, you need to feint. You need to feint like a motherfucker. But the only way feints work, right? And the same things for soccer, basketball, or whatever type of sport, football. Your feints won't work unless you really do that. Meaning, if you're a basketball player and you're known to shoot the three and you can shoot it real good, that head fake's gonna work good. You could sidestep, then shoot, get some space, or just drive right down the middle, go for the easy layup or a nice play, dish it off somewhere. For soccer, if you know a guy's good at striking and you know he shoots and he's a goal scorer, that fake kick is going to get you the same thing. Some space to get you a better shot or get the shot or cross it over to one of your guys so you can get the score. So feints don't work unless you really are using that move. So if Teofimo was not jabbing, he wasn't jabbing Shakur. There was no intent. There was no, what's the word I'm looking for? No intent. There's a better word for that. I'll say it when I think about it. But I was not surprised Ryan did that to Barrios. And a lot of people say, and I'm tired of, I sound like a broken record, like y'all keep saying he's a YouTube boxer. How? He has an extensive amateur background. And his peers, this is how you know it's bullshit, right? And people don't know what the fuck they talking about. You don't hear his peers say he's just a YouTube boxer. You don't hear that. You don't even hear that from Shakur. You don't hear that from Teofimo, Devin Haney. As far as Devin Haney, their thing is that he's a cheat. But you never hear them say he's just a YouTube boxer. All these guys that I named and more, they all grew up around each other, same tournaments. They watched each other fight. The fathers mingled amongst each other. They know what Ryan's about. They know what that's about. And there's not really much there's not really much analysis for that fight with Ryan because Barrios didn't do shit. He didn't do shit. That he didn't fight like no goddamn champion, and so did not Teofimo. They didn't want it for whatever reason. I say it's because they got froze, right? It was what the other fighter was doing. Ryan came in focus. People are gonna say, "Oh, he's on PEDs. He's ripped." No, I actually seen him ripped, but skinnier. He was more thin. Tells me his training was pretty damn good. And y'all want to talk about his defense and everybody, oh, his defense. And he's like, for some reason, the man is always coming out limpio. You know what I'm saying? Clean as fuck. You might have just if you're in a fight, right? Boxing gloves graze your face. You can have some little marks and shit. But I've never seen Ryan get hit like that. In fact, I forgot what the stat is. I probably should have looked it up. But he's one of the most efficient offensive fighters as far as he don't waste too much because he's sharp. He got good accuracy. Whether he misses or not, he's throwing it at the point where he thinks he's going to deliver and land. And yeah, so all that. Look, he's doing something right. People think when people, especially young people, right? Oh, he's not doing this, the shoulder roll. They think the defense, you know what I'm saying? There's all different types of defense, man. There's the Mayweather type of defense. Parnell Whitaker type defense. And then there's people who just have a high guard and they just use head movement and they use their feet. There's people who use the step back game, which Shakur and Ryan Garcia have. But Shakur does it way better. But that's part of his defense. It's the step back. Just distance control. Now, he didn't have to do that much distance control against Barrios because Barrios was just there standing with him and wasn't really doing shit. I think we all should expected that type of outcome. I didn't think we were going to see a shutout because I had Barrios losing every single damn round. Every single damn round. And I want to see Ryan and Devin, not sure fight who, but I think they should get one fight in. Or I wouldn't be mad at them just going straight at it as their next fight. But I think, and they both have belts. Makes it more interesting. The stakes are higher. And, that's... I don't really have too much to say about it except, hey, Ryan showed y'all, bro. He really can box. He got the right hand. He been having it. He just didn't focus on it. And now I want to talk about Hitchins pulling out 3 hours before the fight, which I've heard in many interviews from professionals, coaches, and boxers that's very rare. To be even making it, they even made the second weigh-in, and they pulled out food poisoning. I don't want to say he was scared, because I believe every guy, every woman that steps into that ring, MMA or boxing, you got to be a different type of breed of human being. You got to be tough. So no one's really essentially scared. But when people mention it, you guys were probably using it, and they are probably using it just to explain. And I think Hitchins had a bad weight cut. Maybe. And I thought, when I seen that, because his cheeks look sucked in, his eyeballs, you know what I'm saying, his orbital, whatever you want to call this, this area, looked sucked in. Food poisoning, man. I felt like if he felt like he had a bad weight cut, that he's going to get knocked out. Because Oscar Duarte, he is a step up. For those who think he's not a step up because how Ryan did him, you don't know what you're talking about. I think he knew that. And something else that people don't talk about is I heard Breadman on Mill City. Shout out to Mill City. I fuck with his channel. Breadman was on there talking about the money side, that he thinks there should be a union because you spent all that money for training and people are expecting to get paid whether you win or lose after that fight. And what? I think they should get paid, right? If someone pulls out of a fight, all that training. So now he has to eat it up because Hitchins, I don't care what you say. This is my theory. It's not what I believe. It's what I think. So I ain't trying to hear motherfuckers talk about this and this and that. It's just one of my theories, right? I believe the pressure was on him. He knew that Oscar can hit. He knew he was in there with somebody that wasn't going to respect him like that. That's been in battles. That got nasty power. And it might have been a combination of things, but 3 hours before the fight, you already weighed in. You was talking all that shit. You was betting money. And what Oscar said, what did he say? Shut the fuck up, pussy. And he's seen his demeanor. He wasn't in there trying to act tough. He's letting him know, you in here with a fucking live lion. Whatever you think you're going to do, you're not going to fucking do. That fight should be rescheduled immediately, and we should be seeing it soon, Hitchins. And that's all I got to really say about it. If you ain't subscribed, put that like on there. Do it now. C4 Boxing Sports, I'm out.